It's the general.
Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Aisha Verano. And today I have a special guest, one of my favorite people in the world. I love you so much, girl.
I love you,
Davina, Oriakhi.
Hey everyone. Thank you for having me again. Finally.
It's been how many years since we did the first video?
2 or 3.
Yeah, it's been
Probably 2. 2?
Yeah, I think 2.
Before?
Maybe like 2 years ago.
Maybe 2.
Maybe
Borderline 3.
Yeah. Almost
So
3
long.
years.
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3
That's
years.
long.
Yeah.
We're fixing that now anyway.
Yeah, so you're gonna see more of her. Also, she has a YouTube channel, so do check it out. She does. By the way, this is her hair.
All of it.
All of it, and it's our hair actually. That's what I like to say. It's our hair. I don't play it
to grow.
I know. So just amazing. So lush.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys check her out. I'm going to leave her details in the description bar below, guys. So yeah, support your girl and support her girl. Yeah. You
It's mutual.
You know, you cut the point. Okay, so today we're going to talk about long distance relationships. And how to maintain intimacy in long distance relationships. Now, Davina,
Yes, ma'am.
in the interest of transparency, we've been in a few long distance relationships. How do you think we got there?
My dear. I think both of us have this thing in common, amongst many other things, that we love communication. I remember you told me if your boyfriend doesn't talk to you for one day, you don't have a boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend. I'm single, dear. I'm single, and I will act like it.
Literally.
I'm done. I don't know you no more.
Why aren't you talking to me?
Exactly.
But because we are those sort of people, like with long distance, you are forced to communicate all the time because that's all you have. So I feel like because of that, it was easy for us to get ourselves there because we were basically communicating with someone that wasn't in our city all the time.
Do you think it's fair to say then that our love language is one of our love languages is quality time then?
Quality time and words of affirmation.
Interestingly, on my chart, it was quality time and acts of service.
Oh, I know acts of service.
Acts of service
I know.
for me. Yeah.
I know.
When she cooks for me, when she does anything, I'm just like,
yeah, I know acts of service. I know.
Acts of service is a huge one for me, but quality time is one as well.
Words of affirmation is one of yours.
It's from you though.
Are you sure?
It's from you though. You give the best words of affirmation.
Do you think?
You really do. No, she's amazing.
No, because I love you. That's it. That's basically it.
Love
I
you
can't
too,
be
baby.
wasting words on just anyone.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm sick to that one. Cheers. I'm sure people are wondering, what are we drinking?
Oh, it's a smoothie I made for us. It's oat milk, blueberries, kale, banana, flax seeds, hemp seeds, with just a tiny bit of soy yogurt.
It is very nice. I thought there was oat milk in it.
Oat milk. That's the first thing I said.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
because I missed that one. I was like, wait, are you telling me my taste buds are off?
No,
Taste the oat
oat milk is in here.
By the way, if you don't drink oat milk, trust me, you're missing out. Drink it and then let me know in the comment section. Like, try it and then let me know if you really tried it and what you think. Do you like it or not? But yeah, let me know. So back to the topic. How would you say, like, you know, is the best way to maintain intimacy in long distance relationships? Because the thing you get from a lot of people is a lot of people don't want to do long distance relationships. They feel like, what's the point?
Rightly so. I mean,
Our long distance experts.
I'm so done.
But yeah.
I feel like, first of all, we need to clarify what intimacy is. Because we both know that when we say intimacy, the first thing that comes into the normal person's mind is sex. But intimacy is not sex. Intimacy is not just sex. Intimacy is
connection,
open, safe space for vulnerability amongst two people. You need to be vulnerable with this person to be intimate. You need to be totally, not physically, but totally naked and transparent and vulnerable to this person. That is intimacy. And if you communicate with this person all the time, which, you know, that's how we found ourselves in different long distance relationships, it's because you have, you know how they say, how some Christian preachers say that where there is repetition, an altar is created. So you need to have, like, you need to be able to be not physically but naked, transparent, vulnerable with this person. And I feel like where you some Christian preachers say that where there is repetition, an altar is created. So for the fact that you're repeatedly communicating with this person, it is only natural for you to feel comfortable to tell them different things and be vulnerable and be transparent. I guess I've answered your question in the sense that one of the key ways of maintaining intimacy in any relationship, not just long distance, is open and honest conversations and communication, literally.
I think so. Let's say for someone like watching now thinking like, okay, we talk every day, what sort of things should I be asking? What sort of conversations should we be having? Because the thing is, you can have a lot of conversations and sometimes it's not exactly productive. It's not, do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, hey baby, how are you doing? Oh, I'm good, you? And then nothing else. And you guys just stay on the phone for hours, just absolutely not talking about anything. Like, I understand sometimes, you know, you can just privately chill, not do much, you don't have to talk about every single thing. But on some days you need to have open and honest conversations and, you know, specific questions and specific conversations. I feel
that is why I feel like for you to be in a relationship, you need to be whole as a single person.
So the thing about it is, I personally feel like people can have conversations about all sorts, right? But like, let's give an example now. Someone is watching this and thinking like, what sort of conversation should I be having? All we do is, hey babe, how are you? How's your day going? How are you? Blah blah blah. After that, there's nothing else to talk about. Would we say that you're actually getting the communication that you need to get out of that relationship?
I get what you mean. I feel like there are two things that I want to say, and I hope I remember both of them because I tend to digress and forget. But the first thing is, you need to, because that person is far away and they're not physically with you, you need to invite that person into your daily life through other means of communication apart from text messages. So videos, photos, voice notes, phone calls, video calls. It has to be across the board, but you have to invite them into your daily life. What do you do for work? What pisses you off at work? What makes you feel fulfilled at work? After work, what do you do with your free time? Is this where you, 10 years ago, is this where you thought you would be in life? What happened? Where do you want to be in the next 10 years? What are you doing to get there? How do I fit in as your partner? Questions like that, you're inviting that person into your life and you're finding out where you fit into that person's life. So those are the sort of conversations you'd be having, especially because I feel like in long distance relationships, there has to be a goal. You can't just be doing inshallah and vibes. Like, you have to have a goal. Like, okay, in 2 years, when we have reached a certain stage in our lives individually, this person is moving here, or this person is moving here, or we're both moving to a new place to start a new life, or that sort of thing. So you need to have questions to find out whether you guys are on the same path or equally yoked. Like, you need to understand if you're actually supposed to be, because you could know how to talk to each other. You could know how to compliment each other. You could know how to make each other laugh. You could be very attracted to each other, but there is no place for either of you in each other's lives.
Right.
So you should be asking those sort of questions to find out, do I fit? Does he fit into mine?
That's really interesting. So like, what if someone is watching this and thinking like, when do you start having the conversation? Before it becomes a relationship or during the relationship?
Oh, that's a good one. So
I just came up with it right
now.
No,
that's a very good question, because you don't want to sound too fast, but you don't want to find out too late. So, like me, I am a serial friend dater. I date friends for some some reason I'm just more comfortable. With my friends, I ask straight away because I feel like I already have that friendship and I already know them. So I can ask this question straight away to find out if I actually
So you ask them before you even date them?
No, that's the thing. Where I come from, I like you like me already dating. I don't know all these you know there's a 3-month rule that you
What is that?
You see each other and then you date for like 3 months and then you enter a relationship.
Oh,
have you heard of that?
No, I know what you mean, but in the sense that like, but I didn't know it was a 3-month rule because I clearly don't follow the rules. Because if you think about it, no, mine is a bit mad in the sense that I could be talking to you for months and we're not in a relationship.
That's fair.
Okay, cool.
That's fair.
I'm just checking that it's all
fair.
good.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like you should ask the questions when you are seeing that the person is becoming a part of your daily. Does that make sense? You start. So I advise everyone to multi-date. I'm sure you do the same, right? Always multi-date. So if you're seeing that one particular person in your pool is someone that you feel like, oh, I actually can't do without that person today. Like that person, this one, I like this one. Do you know what I mean? Start to ask the questions then. That's what I think, so that you're not wasting your time. And if he is or she is the person for you, or the person for you in that season, not necessarily long term, in that season, they wouldn't see it as you being too fast. Do you understand? Like people say, oh, she's clingy. No, she just needs affection. So if your person knows that you need affection, they won't see you as clingy. They're just like, no,
like, yeah, that's my baby.
That's my babe. Do you understand?
Like that, you know.
Exactly.
It's not going to be a big deal. That's so true. No, I agree with what you said. I think, to be honest, long distance relationships where your partner is not calling you is a get out.
Please, we're not in a relationship. How can you be?
You are by yourself, dear.
Nah.
And I think for me, that's one of the things that does happen in some long distance relationships where you guys talk so many times a day and then it fizzles out to the point where like he's calling you once a day. Next thing, once in 2 days. Bam, once you call me once in 2 days, they're ready to go.
That's true. Because it's long distance. Yeah.
Because it's long distance. Like I shouldn't have to miss the fact that you're away from me. For me, when I know that I'm in a long distance relationship that I want to be in, when they're apart from me, which they are all of the time or most of the time, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything.
Exactly.
When you see other people with their relationships, you don't feel like you're missing out because you feel like you have that connection with that person. You are in constant communication with that person. That person calls you all the time. You know their life. They know your life. So you actually feel like we're intertwined. You don't feel like, wow, we're in different places. It naturally just feels like, oh yeah, we're just away at this point in time, but we're still together. But once I personally feel, once you start to feel like I'm apart from this person, you don't feel the connection. You don't feel like you guys are in constant communication. I just think head out.
Absolutely.
There's no point wasting time.
There's no point. Because what are you actually doing?
Wasting your time.
Wait, exactly.
I think the other tip I personally would give would be have fun ways to make it spicy. In the sense that like FaceTime dates where you guys dress up, you guys can cook together, you know, almost have like cookouts if possible. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna cook this, whichever whose food looks better.
Oh, can I plug something?
Yeah, go for it.
There's a video that Aisha did on her channel of lockdown Valentine's ideas. It goes well with what you're saying because sometimes you can't see the person because you're away. All the ideas in there, get on it.
You guys,
in fact, Aisha, Shebi, you put it here.
I will put it there somewhere. And then I'll also put it in the description bar below. Please, guys. So yeah, you guys check it out. Like I really went into detail. Trust me, I've been in a lot of long distance relationships, so I know.
Yeah. Oh, no, that was spot on. Like that video, no, it's true. It goes well with long distance.
It does.
It works well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, especially because it was like quarantine friendly.
Exactly.
So everything is almost long distance anyway. So that video, honestly, you guys check it out. It's such a good video. I think the other thing I would say is like handwritten letters, and then you scan it and send it to each other, or send it by post. You know, send like little gifts here and there, thoughtful gifts. Your baby's stressed. Can I just say, the day I was so stressed, I feel like I have to say this. The day I was so stressed and just upset and just doing the most.
Yeah.
You sent me, remember you sent me this tassel with like the stress thing, and it had like,
yeah, I did.
and it had like you know,
teas, affirmation
and like,
cards.
Yeah, affirmation cards and yeah.
That's true.
And I was just like, oh.
It's true. You were stressed that period.
I was.
I didn't like
sis, I was stressed. I can't remember why I was stressed, but I was stressed.
You were stressed.
Like, I was so stressed.
Yeah. Oh,
but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Things like that. That is really thoughtful. Like you're always my example when but you know what I mean? Because like it's the thought that counts about a lot of these kids. I think one thing a lot of people think is like, oh, can I do long distance relationship if I don't have money?
You can. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because while there was a whole year that was really hard for me, I think it was 2018, and I was in a long distance relationship. For Valentine's Day, he was in Nigeria. For Valentine's Day, I just went on Twitter and I looked for vendors that were in Nigeria, and I looked for the cheapest bundles. Cheap. And because I'm living here, it converts cheaper. Nicely. I'm not spending a lot. Yeah. So I'm spending what, £20? Do you understand?
But to him it was like an amazing huge gift.
He was just like, oh my god, like I wasn't expecting this. Did you understand? So no, that's one. Two, you can send videos, you can make videos, like literally you can do a collage of like screenshots of your video calls or pictures of yourselves together when you actually did get together or something. Just put a little memory thing, like a little video together and send it. It doesn't have to. Yeah. It doesn't have to be expensive.
And even if you guys have never met, you can do like collage of like pictures of you guys together. Like Photoshop works perfectly, you guys, and it would come out looking amazing. You guys should take notes from old Adekunle Gold stuff.
It's true.
He was king of Photoshop.
King of Photoshop.
Like, so you guys, like, you can actually put like, it would be the cutest card ever.
Yeah.
If you put your face, his face, your face, his face, things you like to do together. And just like put that all together. Even like your FaceTime dates. Take pictures.
Yes. Oh yeah, I used to do that.
You know, so yeah, take pictures together, and then you can easily frame the pictures, turn it into a collage, turn it into single pictures, then put it side by side as a collage.
Yeah. Oh, there's something that you said that made me think of something. Having a Google Doc document and putting down all the things that you want to do together when you do meet. So you have something to look forward to. Like, we want to go here, we want to try this, we want to go to that. You can even do it now because we're still in lockdown technically. So when lockdown has eased up, you now think of, okay, we want to go and do all these things. Yeah. I feel like we've given you guys tips, we've given you guys ideas. So if you're in a long distance relationship, I feel like we've helped you out. And if you're thinking of whether or not to go into a long distance relationship, our next video will be pros and cons of long distance. Like pros and cons, man. Honestly, from people that have done it, been there and done that. We would let you guys know what we think about pros and cons of long distance relationships. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting into a long distance relationship, well, watch out for that video. Watch out. Don't do anything until you watch the video. Honestly, don't do anything until you watch the video because you want to hear. You want to hear it. You want to hear it, trust me. No, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for having me. I'm having so much fun. Thank you for coming, hon. I can't wait for you guys to see our other videos as well. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe, tap that bell for notification. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Have you ever been in a long distance relationship? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's a waste of time? How did it work out for you? And how did you guys maintain intimacy in your long distance relationship? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you guys. Thank you, baby. You're welcome. All right, bye guys. Bye. Yes.